Yo, what's up? So, you guys might have noticed that I've not been posting as many videos as I kind of started off with, and that's because I'm kind of struggling to find good challenges in the browser. Although, it's kind of half, there aren't that many good challenges, and the other half is like me not maybe trying hard enough. But the thing that I'm seeing in the browser is that these challenges are usually, maybe like they have 2 or 3% win rate and they're at like 30-40% player completion rate, which is totally fine, and I think those would be expert challenges. But I kind of always wanted, to take it, a step further and try and figure out these harder challenges, which have, I guess, a very low win rate. And so in the last video, in the comments, I asked you guys to send me some challenges that you guys have that might be a little bit harder than usual, and this is one of them. We're gonna play some of them today. So this is one of them. It's got a 17% player completion rate and a 1% win rate. So let's check it out. Can you do this in a real game though? So this is a round 40 challenge with 850 cash. Okay, 33 lives. So we've played some of these actually. We've actually played some of these challenges. So we have 60% bloon speed, 60% Moab speed, 10 on the ceramics, and 5% on the Moab health. And I would assume all of the towers with no crosspath limitation. So basically the only limit that we have here is the amount of cash available to us, so we kind of need to use these high pierce towers, which we've seen these sorts of challenges before, but I don't think I've went below 850, so this should be a really interesting one. Actually, I think I did, but it was a Soda challenge, if you guys remember that one. It was a Soda challenge on StreamBet, and you had to use the Soda ability twice, and you had to actually time it. It was a really fun challenge, but other than that, 850 is not a lot of cash, so let's see what we can do on this one. So immediately I would start by doing something like the glue gunner. So for example, a 210 glue, but the thing is it's only 850, so I don't know if we're gonna have cash for it. And we need to pop the Moab player, which should be relatively easy, honestly. So let's think this through. What can we use? We could use the alchemist. He's got a lot of pierce. We could use the ice tower. The ice has 40 pierce. And what else? Maybe a bomb shot, but I don't think we can use the bomb shot. It's an expensive tower that I'm not sure is gonna do too much. So we kind of need to focus around these. I guess the alchemist is the prime tower. And then what do we use? We could try and use the druid, but then again, it's a 5% on the Moab health. So let's actually try the druid, and then I'm gonna sell for an alchemist. 322 money. So that is, we are gonna have enough money for an alchemist, and then we'll see how much money we have. It's a 5% HP, so this should be like 2 hits, I think, from the druid. 3 hits, okay. So he broke one ceramic into a rainbow, a zebra, and a black bloom, so that is not good. So let's have this guy on strong. Okay, and then we sell for a nice tower, I guess. No significant upgrades that we could have used there. It was the permafrost, but it's like meh. So let me try something else. I want to try and use the alchemist, and here's the idea that I have. I want the alchemist to pop the initial layer, and I want him to throw a potion onto the ceramics. So I want him to pop the Moab layer plus do some DPS to the ceramics. I think that's gonna be cool. Why do I have it this on strong? It's just this habit that I'm just placing these towers on strong when it's not necessary. Okay, let's go. So let's see if this guy's even gonna be able to pop the Moab, because I'm not sure how much HP it has, but it's like at 5%, so it shouldn't be like more than 10 HP, right? Okay, exactly like that, exactly. So they pop around this area into white and black blooms. Can we buy another alchemist? Yes, we can. So what if we do the same thing that we did, and then we get one more alchemist here on the left, and then we'll see what we do. Okay, getting ready to sell this guy. There we go. Let's get another one here. Perfect. As soon as they pop and the DPS thingy expires. Okay, let's sell this guy. And now we have greens. So we could follow up with, I see 645. So that means we could follow up with an ice tower. And I don't know what, maybe 2 ice towers. Can we do 2 ice towers? Let's try it. Let me just get ready for the hotkey, because I'm not really good with hotkeys, but I know the hotkey for the ice tower. So let's do it like here. Let's sell. Yes, we can do one more. We can do one more. So go like this. Please pop them. We have a lot of life, so it's fine. And there we go. That's the challenge. That wasn't too hard, but it was a fun one, I guess. Now this one is looking like a real challenge. So this one, I guess, wasn't made for me, but is a decently difficult challenge, I think. This one seems to have a less than 1% win rate, and it's been a while since I've seen a challenge like this, and a 5% player completion rate. Let me just check the info. Only one person won? What? Out of 282 attempts. Who's the winner though? We can't see, it's not loading in. Only one person won, so this should be a decent challenge, I guess. So let's check out the rules. Round 60, 1 tower, 52,800. Wow, that's a very specific amount of money. 1 life, so we cannot lose any lives. Everything is regrow. We can sell. So 1 tower to beat. What are we beating? 80% on the balloon speed, so kind of slower on the balloons. 105 on the Moab, so it's about the same. Max regrow and max HP. Oh my god. Wait, so what's the plan with this one? Like, what do we do for the... Let's try and stun them, but that will be too obvious. Like, I can see the sniper, but there's no stun on the sniper. There's no Moab shove on this guy. So we cannot stun them. Well, actually, maybe we could stun them a little bit with this guy, with the Master Bomber. But besides that, like, there is nothing else that can insta-kill, I guess. There's no insta-kill on the sub, obviously. No insta-kill on these guys, so that would have been too easy, but... I'm kind of looking at these towers and trying to figure out what do we do here, because if we pop some of the ceramics, it's just going to create an instant reroll farm. I can kind of see why this thing has less than 1% win rate. Only one person was able to beat this, so this should be a fun one. But, you know, looking at this, I don't know. Like, I'm looking at the towers, but I'm not seeing the solution. So we are going to have to, I guess we're going to have to go in game and try things out. I think I saw perma spike. Yeah, I did. So I'm going to try that. I don't think it's gonna work because, you know, people would have kind of figured it out, but let's just see how close it is and how much DPS it does and stuff like that. So let's just have the perma spike like this, have it on close, and let's see how much DPS this does. I don't know, guys, it's looking like we have a lot of spikes, and I would be actually surprised if this doesn't work. That's a fat pile of spikes. And it didn't work. Okay. It actually didn't work. I'm just genuinely surprised. That was a super big pile of spikes, sorry. But let's do something else. I guess, how do we pop? I think we need to separate this in 2 parts, right? So we need to first figure out how to pop the BFB, and then we're gonna deal with the ceramics. So I would pop the BFB with something like this, with this guy. And then what do we do for the ceramics? Actually, let's see how the HPs go, basically. So that's 3 abilities for the BFB layer, and then 1 ability for each of these. And the issue that I'm seeing right now is that we are not gonna have this come out of cooldown 4 times. It's just not. It's just the second cooldown was coming up when the Moabs were at this area, around this area. So like 4 cooldowns are not happening. That's just it. Maybe if we buy and resell this guy, so maybe we do it something like, oops, let me just restart quickly. So maybe if we do this, like I press start, I use the ability, insta sell. I mean, this is a very fast ability, but I'm just trying things out. Let's see how many times. I think this is the last time. Yeah, this is the last buy and resell. So maybe we do it like this, and now we sell this guy when we pop the Moabs. Yeah, this is looking very good. Well, not very good, but actually better than last time. But we cannot actually, no, this isn't it, because we can no longer buy this guy, the assassin. No, not the assassin, what was his name? The Moab Eliminator, right? So what is the catch with this thing? How would we pop the BFB and the Moab player? That's, I think, the $1 million question. Well, the first part, actually, the $500,000 question. The other half is the ceramics. Let me just look through the towers real quick and see what we can do. So we need to be very precise with the popping of these guys, because if we hit a ceramic and we start popping the ceramics a little bit, it's just an instant reroll farm, and it's 2000% ceramic HP, and it's gonna be just a huge mess. I don't know, guys. Let me just try an ace. Can we buy an ace, like a 5th tier? Yeah, we can. So let's do this, I guess, and maybe try and sell it for something. Or maybe, oh, you guys know what we could do? We could do the perma spike thingy, but we could, for example, have the perma spike throw like 10 spikes or something like that, and then we sell it and we buy something that's gonna beat the Moabs and the BFB. And so when these ceramics are gonna come out of them, they're just gonna pop themselves onto the spikes, and we don't need as many spikes as we had the last time, right? Is that it? Like, do we need to prepare perma spikes? So let's just check this out for a second. Let's try and do this. So we bought this thing, and if I sell this, can we buy the ace again? Which the answer is no, I think. No, we cannot buy the ace. Okay. So what would be the tower that we could afford that costs about $40,000, and that's gonna be able to beat the BFB and the 4 Moabs before they reach this part around here. I am not seeing that tower. I mean, we could do the Master Bomber thingy, but I think he's too expensive. He's like 43k, I think. Yeah, so this guy, for example, he leaves us with 200. This is too expensive for us. So there is no way we could get a perma spike and then buy this guy because it's too expensive. Let's see if this guy can even pop it. Actually, I haven't even tried this guy. He does like 1,000 damage per throw, and he needs to go through, I don't know, like 20,000 or something like that. Okay, that was an early pop on the BFB though. So let's see how he does versus the Moabs, and this mini stun is helping a lot. Let's see when these guys pop. Okay, that's good. That was an early pop on all of them. How can we play out of this thing? So let's say we do this guy. Let's say we do the Master Bomber. What do we do next? We don't have the money for the perma spike, so actually, you know what? I just had an idea with the engineer. So we have the balloon traps. So what if we do this? I'm going back to this guy, but let me just quickly test this. I want to know how many balloons does one NG trap take inside of it? I think that's very important. So let's do this. Let's quickly do this. I'm planning on popping the Moabs with this guy, by the way. I want to have him here. I'm going to buy the range and stuff like that. And I want him to attack them, actually. And so the idea is I preset some traps, like I wanted to do with the perma spike, but I preset some NG traps here. And then I pop the BFB and the Moabs with this guy. And so when the ceramics come out, they're just going to get absorbed by the traps. I think I think that's a cool solution. But I don't know, at this point, like, we're out of ideas. I don't know what to do. Okay, let's actually just test this out. Let's sell and see how many balloons does one trap absorb. 2 balloons. Okay, 2 balloons. That's 4 balloons per Moab, and that is 16 balloons in total. So that's 8 traps that we need to lay down to absorb all of the ceramics. Okay, let's try it. Let's actually do this. So here's what I'm gonna do, but I need to be really fast on this. So I'm gonna buy and resell this guy 8 times. He's going to deploy 8 balloon traps. And after that, we're going to see if we have money to buy this thing, the Moab Eliminator. And then I want to have him here. I'm going to use the abilities to do all of the thing that's needed. And then hopefully we can pop all of them. And then they're all going to absorb the ceramics here on the balloon traps. Let's try it. I need to be really fast on this. I think the hotkey is, for the engineer, is like L. That's very far, but let's see what we can do. Yep. That's 2. That's 3 and number 8. So after this, I sell this guy. We have 40,000. Can we buy it with 40? Yeah, we can. Can we even resell it? Like, for example, I'll use the ability. I do a quick resell. No, I messed it up. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, let me just do the same thing, and I'm gonna be right back without reselling. Okay, got everything up. 8 traps plus this guy, and see if we can pop them. Let's get this thing going and just use the ability off cooldown and see what happens. That's 1. That's so cool with the traps, actually. Oh my god, this is not enough. This is not fast enough. Wait, so can we combine this guy, the Master Bomber, with the trap somehow? No, we can't, right? Because if we buy 1 trap, then we're not gonna have enough money to buy this dude. But oh, I got an idea. What if we stall? Do we have the downdraft? Yeah, we do. Okay, so here's what we do. We pop the Moab and the BFB layers with this dude, and then we sell this guy for a downdraft, and then we're gonna get all of the ceramics. Oh my god, we're gonna get all of the ceramics back to the track, and then I'm gonna sell a downdraft, and I'm gonna keep buying these engineers. Oh, is this the solution? Is this it? Did I figure it out? Let's just see. Let's see what happens. I don't know the hotkey, by the way, for the heli, so we need to be very fast on this. Okay, go, 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 go. Slowly getting them back. Slowly, very carefully. Oh my god, this thing is working. Okay, so I need to sell the heli now. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, so let's sell the heli and buy NG traps. Let's see how many I can get down. Ah, we need to rebuy the heli. Okay, so let's just have some of them go in the traps. This is actually working. Holy shit. Oh my god, look at the solution to the challenge. I think I got it. I think I actually got it. We just need to repeat this like 2 or 3 more times and we're fine. Okay, so let's just blow them back, sell, and be fast on these guys. The heli. I was able to get down 3. Yeah, I think one more time and we got this. It's like, how many balloons do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 6, so we need 3 more then we're fine. Oh my god, I can't believe this. So this is why it had less than 1% win rate, because it's actually an interesting challenge, and it's, you know, not the conventional solution that you have. But this should be it. Yep, one more ceramic. There you go. What a cool challenge. Holy man, that was such a great challenge. Send this to SJB. Let's see if he can figure this one out. Such a fun challenge. Good job on this one.